G'day guys, we've got a little bit of an announcement to make this week. We're not going to run our normal schedule, we're going to delay that. We actually got word 7 days ago from Andrew's father that he passed away. So we're all feeling pretty devastated as a result. We've had a good week to let it sink in and have our tears, and I thought we should probably let everybody know, since I know a lot of people are asking about his health.
So we just wanted to take this opportunity to look back on some of the good times we had with him.
Yeah, there's quite a few, wasn't there? I know that, well actually it's going back, not actually that long ago, only a few years. I haven't known Andrew for that long, but the first time I met him was for a rally, and he lived in Victoria at the time, and he came up. Had only ever spoken with him via Messenger on Facebook, and so I met him. We went on this rally, and probably about an hour and a half in, after having a chit chat and getting to know each other, I turned and looked at him. I said, "You know what, you seem like a bit of a loser, just like me. I think we're going to get along just fine." And you know what, we really did. You know, we had our blow-ups, but he was one of the best mates I could have ever asked for, really and truly.
The first time I met Andrew was when I moved into this house, and I had an issue with the vacuum cleaner. I couldn't get it to work, I couldn't take it apart. I was trying for literally half an hour. I knocked on his door, asked him to help me out. Within like 2 seconds he'd fixed it.
Did he roll his eyes as well?
No, he's not like you. And anyway, he fixed it in 2 minutes, and that's when I was like, geez, this guy's got some talent. And then he told me he's a mechanic, and yeah, I was pretty impressed with his skills.
Yeah, he was a good mechanic, and you know what, he was actually pretty good with his computers, not just his mechanics.
Yeah, that's right.
He was pretty decent. He loved his sim rig.
He loved his sim rig, he had a 3D printer, he set all of that up.
Yeah, he was actually a lot more clever than he gave himself credit for, that's for sure. And sort of just leading on to how much of a bit of a mad bastard Andrew was, that very first time I did meet him, we were going to a rally that was about an 8-hour drive away. It was the day after I had LASIK eye surgery, so I was feeling a bit rough, but it was all good, and he was easy with it. And so the following day, on the Saturday, we got in and completely new to rallying, and you know, he was faffing about, I was faffing about with issues with the car, but we were having some fun. And on the third stage we had a pretty major off with Death Proof. That was all me, admittedly. And you know, we actually crashed onto the passenger side right where Andrew was, and his response afterwards when I said, "Do you want to do it again?" he said, "Yeah, fuck yeah, that was one of the best times I've had of my life." So you know, he was crazy enough to keep going. We had an absolute ball with our rallying. Actually, he was a bloody good navigator. So after a couple of rallies, he really picked it up so well, and I was really impressed with how well he did his navigating. So yeah, there was a few issues here and there, but as it happens, but he was actually really bloody good, and he certainly loved it. So I'm going to miss my rallies with him. I don't know, it's just a major loss, you know. But you know, he's going to be riding in spirit with me from now on, that's for sure.
So not long after I moved in, I was hanging up some washing one day when I heard something nearby, and I noticed a tail of a lizard, and I thought it was a goanna.
At least it wasn't a snake, right?
Yeah, that would have freaked me out. Probably would have moved out. Anyway, so I go and find Andrew, and I say, "I think there's a goanna outside, can you take a look?" And he goes out, has a look, comes back in and says, "No, there's nothing there." He gave me shit about that for about a week.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah. And then a little while later, when we were talking, he told me that he was shit scared as well, and he never actually went and had a look.
Honestly, that does sound like him, actually.
It doesn't surprise you,
Nah,
does it?
I'm not surprised. I'm not bloody surprised at all. There's certainly with our time with Andrew, he definitely was a grumble bum. We saw a bit of that via our videos, but my God, he loved coming out and giving me a shit stir and getting a shit stir in return. I think honestly that was our favourite pastime with each other, was to hang out in the garage with a drink or two and just literally, turn some spanners and put nothing but shit on each other whilst getting shit done. Like that's like one of the best times of my life, and it was actually really touching to hear from his father that it was one of his too, spending time up here with us and doing this with us.
Last Christmas we had a celebration in the house with all our friends, and for Christmas I got him a snapback hat. So Andrew's pretty cool, I'd say. And he wore that hat every single day.
Yeah,
he wore it in the house, he wore it when he went out.
I've even got him on film with that and pulling a ridiculous face as well.
Yeah.
He did like that hat.
So yeah, talk about appreciation for a gift. It was
I know.
Awesome.
I think he was a grateful guy for anything that you did for him. He was really genuine as far as that goes.
Yeah, and then he and Michael got me a rally car hot lap experience that I still have to do.
And we're going to film that, and I think Andrew will be really pleased to know that we're going to go ahead with that. He would have loved to have come along and seen that.
Yeah, we'll be thinking about him when we do it.
Absolutely. So I guess one of the bigger legacies of Andrew, with the fact that he lived with the two of us, is that he noticed PK's and my friendship blossoming, and he gave us a pretty firm nudge in each other's direction. So I'd say he's got a bit to answer for that. What do we reckon, folks? But I can't say that he did the wrong thing there. He did pretty bloody well by everyone, I reckon. And on that note, guys, as we look at some of the footage and the good times that we had together, make sure you raise a glass for a champion of a bloke. We're drinking his favourite right here. Cheers to you, Andrew. We miss you.
So there's the first thing we've tried that hasn't worked. Hopefully we got that. Once again, the cameraman gets no PPE at all, so just got to look after the star. But
Fuck
anyway,
off, idiot.
I'm trying not to look like an uncle fuckwit.
But you always look like a fuckwit. You're my fuckwit, though, so it's alright.
Wow!
I know.
Does the missus know that?
Yeah, she knows you're a fuckwit.
Fucking even I'll pay that. Funny how I get to do all the hard work when he holds the camera. When it's easy, I hold the camera.
It makes for a nice fucking change.
You know what? Do you reckon we could regrow that? I might put one in a vase for you, just so you can always remember me.
I'm trying to forget you.
And you'll notice, if we pan around the garage, when all the cleaning and shit work has to be done, no sign of Michael. Funny about that. His channel, his car. And guess who's stuck doing all the work as usual? Hey mate, you know how your channel's doing pretty well now? You've got 1,300 subscribers.
What's your point?
Is there any chance the budget could stretch to your cameraman getting some PPE so I don't get set on fire?
Probably not.
Okay. G-string, G-clamp, G-string, G-clamp.
G-string's for you, G-clamp is for me. I think 11/16 is closer. Can we get on that, please? Oops. Fuck off, cunt.
I don't know whether I'm more scared of this or he's driving, but I'm scared.
Fuck off. Because that's how good we are, apparently.
Well,
I am.
yeah.
Shut up, idiot.
Let's not get too carried away. So the manager actually showed you how to use one of these things.
No.
You can tell.
Shut up.
If you're a decent driver, probably wouldn't be.
Fuck off. If you're a decent navigator, I'd be able to not do it without crashing.
Ah, well. You win some, you lose some.
Boy, did I fucking lose with you.
Just got home from work and look what I'm fucking stuck with. Work on these things all fucking day
Shut
and then come home and got to help this prick.
Stop
Fuck
your
me,
sucking. Oh, get fucked. I did that for nothing. No!
And don't forget to check out the links in the subscriptions.
Descriptions, not subscriptions.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot.
Go, boys!
Always use a bit of help.
Go! Go! That was right on. Put that up there.
To Andrew.